morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill, another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. Oh, can't you hear? It's calling you, doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, it's time to rise and shine.
Okay. So after 6, just coming upstairs so I can warm up. My office, excuse me, is nice and warm, but I can't just spend all day in my office, you know. That's not what we're doing around here. Ugh. I'm really hungry. I feel nauseous. Ugh. I feel nauseous because I'm hungry. So, Mike, Serenity's boyfriend, was around a friend of his who tested positive for COVID. So, on Thanksgiving, or when we had our Thanksgiving on Sunday, they wore masks. Where everybody else is vaccinated, except for Emily, Kevin's daughter, and well, hi, kitty. I think that's it. So Mike, Serenity, and Emily are not vaccinated. Anyway, so I asked Mike, I said, so are you going to get vaccinated now? He's like, nope. Does it resist against the new variant? I'm like, I wanted to get into the fact that we have a new variant because of the unvaccinated, but I didn't want to like bring in, you know, I mean, it wasn't going to go political or anything like that. I just wanted to know, I want to know why they're not vaccinated. What is their reason? I mean, and to each their own. If they don't want to get vaccinated, it's their body, their choice, etc., blah, blah, blah. But the reason we have a new variant is because COVID is a virus, and viruses require a host in order to change. And if everyone had gotten vaccinated, you know, when there was only one COVID-19 variant, when there was only one variant out there, if everybody got vaccinated, the new strains of the COVID would not have a host to attach themselves to. Now, granted, there are people out there who really can't get vaccinated. They don't have a choice about not getting vaccinated because the vaccine could actually kill them because they're either allergic to something in it, or, you know, they have the adverse side effects to all vaccines for whatever reason. So it would be possible for it to still mutate within the new host of an unvaccinated person. But the chances of it are higher because there are so many people still unvaccinated. And I wanted to get into that, but, you know, we changed the subject simply because I don't want to start an argument within the family or whatever. And my concern now, Serenity says, Mike, where she asked if anybody else had stomach issues, because I guess yesterday Mike was throwing up, or he did throw up. I don't know if he was still throwing up or whatever. I don't know how he feels today, but if he has COVID and lands himself in the hospital, then they're not going to have an income, because if he lands himself in the hospital, and if he refuses treatment, he's just going to come home with COVID. Then Serenity's going to get COVID. And then what's going to happen to their 2 children? Who are not the age of COVID. Like, one of them it just turned 1, and the other is, how old are they? He's not 1. One is Maya is 1 and some months. She was born in March of last year. And Elijah was born in April of this year. So, you know, he's only whatever months old, 6 months old or 8 months. I don't know. Do the math. So they obviously can't get the vaccine. But their parents could. So what would happen if COVID develops into a strand that does attach itself to children? That could be very deadly. And so they're still working on the vaccine to testing and all that to make sure it will prevent the spread of the new Omicron variant. They're still testing it, so we don't know. It's so new, we don't know. So because you don't know, and I think because we don't know is why they're not getting the vaccine. But we do know about the other variants, the regular and the Delta. We know that the vaccine does prevent the spread for those two. No vaccine is 100%. None of them. I don't care which one you get. None of them are no vaccine for a virus is 100% protection. We could still get Ebola. Remember back in 2008 when we did get Ebola? Not here in the States, but over in Africa or wherever? Yeah, so Ebola, polio, the other vaccines that I can't remember, we get them so that we have the antibodies to fight those viruses. Your body can't make antibodies to fight a new strain if they don't know what the old strain is. If the body doesn't know where to start, it's not going to know where to finish. So get vaccinated to help stop the spread or lessen it at least, and maybe we can stop getting new variants. If you drift in a Tesla, would that be considered doing the electric slide? Okay. Russ got home. Russ came home. He went out because he had to mail something. I got some Mexican food. These are some like corn tortillas or something. And then some of this carne asada, I'm assuming. And then whatever else, beans and rice and so on. I hope this makes me feel better because I don't feel very good right now. Time is 8:12. I don't feel good. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Have yourself a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Toodles.